Hey, it's Dennis. Thanks for stopping by. Today, I want to take a look at another method of scheduling projects called unit tracking. I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, let's create a new schedule here. I'm going to click Edit. I'm going to select a couple of workers. I want an apprentice and a journeyman. And I'll click View Schedule. Okay, so here's our schedule sheets. I'll go ahead and open up the second worker. I'm going to select our phase of construction. It's going to be above ground branch raceway. I'll select 1/2 inch EMT conduit. This tells me that there is 3,280 feet of 1/2 inch EMT in this project. This particular worker, Bill Anderson, who is an apprentice, based on his wage, he needs to install 18 feet of 1/2 inch EMT every hour for a total of 144 feet per day. And I'll assign the same task to my journeyman down here. Select the phase and the task. This tells me that my journeyman, based on his wage, he needs to install 26 feet of that pipe every hour for a total of 205 feet per day. So let's say that our started off a little slow. He only got 130 feet of pipe in this day, working 8 hours. We're set up for a 5-day-a-week schedule, 8 hours per day. And this tells me that his daily production was 90% of his goal. He installed the equivalent of 7 hours of EMT. Come down here and say that our journeyman had a good day, working 8 hours. And so our journeyman got 120% of his daily goal and managed to do 10 hours worth of work in 8 hours. So I can hear some people in the background talking, and they're asking, Dennis, are you talking about quotas? Well, hell no, I'm not talking about quotas. Everybody knows quotas don't work. Quotas went out in the 80s. What I'm talking about here is clearly defined goals. I'm telling my workers exactly what they need to get done every day in order to make me money. And they need to go out every day, and they need to do their best to get there. But at least they got something to shoot for here. They know what's required. Now, the next question I usually hear is, well, what are you going to do if they don't make their clearly defined goal every day? Are you going to fire them? No. I'm not going to fire them. I'm going to punish them, though. I'm going to punish them with training. I'm going to try to train them and make them better and help them meet their daily goal. But before I get emotional about it, I'm going to check my reporting and see exactly where I'm at. So let me fill in some time for these two guys so we can generate a report, and we'll take a look and see what that looks like. Okay, this is our employee efficiency report, and you can see we've got our 2 employees listed right here. The journeyman beat his task. He came in 11.2% under budget. The apprentice went over 7.2%. The journeyman, I am paying him $19.28 an hour. On this particular task, he earned me $21.71. The apprentice is being paid $13.52 an hour. On this particular task, he only earned me $12.61 an hour. However, you can see that over the lifetime that he's worked for me, on average, he has earned me $14.19 an hour. The journeyman has been earning $19.91 an hour. So both of them are right in their pay grade right here. If we come up to the top, we can see that the average labor rate on this project is $19.50. On this first task that these two completed, they are earning me 104% of my budget, so they're 4.6% under budget. The cost for the task was $2,471.24. They completed it for $2,361.60, so they beat it by about $100, $110. The allotted hours were 126.73. It took them 144 hours to complete the work, but they still came in under budget. And my average labor rate on the project over the lifetime of the project is $17.16. So the answer to your question is no. I'm not going to fire that guy for not making his daily goal. I'm going to keep him. He's earning me money. As a matter of fact, he's working, over his pay grade on an average over the lifetime of projects that he's completed for me. So just a good way to tell your employees exactly how much material they need to install each day and keep a track of their progress. Let you know real quick if they're not cutting the mustard, so you can get out there, get them some good training, put them with someone else who's good at the task that can teach them to be better. Or if you wanted to, you could say, hey, maybe that's not their thing. Let's stick them on something they know how to do where they can make us money. But you're going to find out real quick who's good at what, where they belong, who needs training, who's making you money, who isn't making you money, who's making you money on the project, who's making you money every day. It gives you a lot more control over your project and profitability. Thanks.